I'm here with Neiman Gracie, ahead of Bellator 274 on Saturday night's fight night at Mohegan Sun, and I'm so excited to talk with you, and I'm sure the crowd is ecstatic to see you live. You're a fourth generation member of the Gracie family, and that kind of seems to be what you're known for. How does it feel to represent that name to you?
It's amazing, it's a childhood dream that came true and fulfilling my dream. So I feel very grateful to be here and represent my family, and I'm trying to do the best that I can, and my goal is to be the champ and bring the belt to my family.
How did it feel to prove to people that you have knockout power after getting that first knockout of yours?
Oh, it felt great, I've been showing that I am a complete fighter. I've been training for such a long time, and I know it was just a matter of time for me to show the type of fighter that I am.
I've seen a lot of chatter online, and a lot of people, are always talking about the Gracie family and how important they are to jiu-jitsu. But I've seen a lot of people considering you the most successful Gracie to come out of this iconic family. How do you respond to that?
I try not to listen to them too much, because we had so many great fighters that came before me, and everybody's good at something different. I'm good at something, someone is better than me at something else in my family, and this is great because we learn from each other. So every time we meet up for dinner in Christmas Eve, we roll on the floor and we show our best moves to each other, and that's what makes us so great.
That sounds like one hell of a holiday.
Oh,
that sounds fun. Are you ever not fighting with your family?
No, it's hard. We're always fighting. We always have guys with black eyes and puffing ears after dinner,
So, you're known for the submission game, and then you got a taste of what it feels like to knock out somebody, making you that well-rounded fighter. Have you put more focus on your striking, or was that something that just happened because of all the hard work you've been putting in?
That just happened. I've been training striking for a long time, and I fell in love with striking a long time ago, and I love it. I love Muay Thai, boxing, and that just happened. That wasn't the plan, but I know if I need it, that will be there. So I have different weapons to show also.
And this is Bellator's first non-title 5-round main event, which is incredible. And how does it feel to know that they chose you for that position?
I feel great. I'm very happy with Bellator. I've been with Bellator for such a long time, and they always show so much respect for me and for my family, They always had my back, and it's amazing to be here. And I think I'm also always put up a good show for them. All of my fights have been great fights. Even a couple fights that went to the decision have been a great fights. But from all my 11 wins, 10 came from a stoppage. So I think the way that I fight, people like that, and Bellator knows how to appreciate these kind of fighters, and that's why they chose me.
There's a big welterweight fight coming up on May 13th with Amosov and Page, and you were quoted as saying Amosov's going to win. Why do you say that?
I think Amosov is more of a complete fighter. We cannot count Page off. Page is a very dangerous guy. He can finish the fight at any time, but I think that Amosov has a more of a complete game to be able to win this fight.
And if Amosov, defends his title, say you fight him next, how do you beat him?
I want to fight him next. I think I am the right guy to give him his first loss. I think the way I'm gonna beat him is the same way that I'm gonna beat Logan, by imposing my will and my volume of fighting, and of course with the jiu-jitsu.
Everyone loves you in the cage, but who is Neiman outside of the cage? What do you like to do when you're not training?
I'm just a regular guy. Most people don't even know that I'm a fighter. So guys in my neighborhood, they don't even know.
No.
I walk around, it's true. I walk around with my daughter and my little dog, and they have no idea. When they find out, they, oh, you a fighter? I say, yeah.
What do they think you do? Finance?
I don't know. I have no idea. But I like to surf. I like to enjoy my family, and I like to teach jiu-jitsu, and that's a perfect life for me.
Yeah. Speaking of family, it looks like you just went to Disney World recently.
Yeah.
So, say you get this win Saturday night, is that where you're going to celebrate with your family?
I already bought the tickets.
Oh, perfect.
My daughter is gonna be 4 in March, so we're gonna go to Disneyland again. She's been there a couple of times, but she loves Mickey and everyone out there. And Mickey knows if he doesn't take a picture with her, I'll choke him out. So we're all set up for it, you know.
So does she love Mickey Mouse more than jiu-jitsu right now? Do you see her ever getting into that Gracie lifestyle?
Yeah, she's addicted to jiu-jitsu. You know, she trains 3 times a week right now. I try not to force her. She actually I use jiu-jitsu in my favor. When she doesn't want to eat, I say, hey, if you don't eat everything, you're not going to jiu-jitsu tonight. So she eats everything,
Wow.
you know. So jiu-jitsu is definitely in her blood.
So let's talk a little bit about your opponent, Logan Storley. Your initial reaction when you got that name sent to you for this fight, what were you thinking?
I said, all right. I knew this is going to happen sometime because of the rankings. So I knew this was going to happen, and I was very happy. I think it's a great matchup, and it's a matchup that will bring the next title challenger, I think.
Yeah. And in a perfect world, how are you getting your hand raised on Saturday night?
It's definitely going to be a stoppage. I don't know how, if it's going to be a KO or if it's going to be a submission, but I think it's going to be a submission, but you never know.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.